My animal is the Cuban snail-eating anoles, also known as Chameleolis and sometimes called Cuban false chameleons. Chameleolis are large, cryptic, and slow-moving anoles that are native to Cuba. 5 species of Chameleolis exist. Each one is found in a different region of Cuba. 2 additional proposed species also exist, one of which can be seen in the bottom of this figure. Chameleolis are sit-and-wait predators, and their main source of prey is tree snails. Chameleolis can be found sitting in one spot, sometimes for many days at a time, waiting for a tree snail to pass in their view. Chameleolis jaws are specialized for crushing snails, containing gripper teeth in the front and flat molars in the back for crushing snail shells. Chameleolis will also opportunistically predate other insects such as cicadas and smaller anoles. Chameleolis are one of the most threatened groups of Caribbean anole species. This is due in large part to their specialized diet of tree snails. Many species of Cuban tree snails are endangered from collection for ornamental shells, as well as deforestation and pollution. Along with the threats that face their most important source of prey, Chameleolis are also threatened by deforestation. Only about 10% of the natural forested areas in Cuba still remain. Many species of Chameleolis occupy only a very small local range and require high connectivity in the canopy to thrive and reproduce. One species of Chameleolis in particular, Anolis gumuyhaya, or the Escambry bearded anole, is considered one of the most threatened species of anoles in Cuba. Each species of Chameleolis can be distinguished by the shape of the top of the head, also known as the casque, the presence or lack thereof of enlarged scales on the bottom of the dewlap, the shape and size of scales on the body, as well as by genetic differentiations. In this video, you can see the habitat of the most recently proposed Chameleolis species, currently known as Anolis afporcus, or the red-throat chameleon anole. This photo shows a specimen of Anolis porcus that we found in Far East Cuba, in mangrove swamp habitat seen in this photo. If current anthropogenic conditions get worse, I find it possible that some species of Chameleolis may go extinct. Potential traits that could evolve to help Chameleolis continue to survive would be less of a dependence on snails, but I find the evolution of this to be unlikely given the fact that these animals are so well suited for eating snails, being that they are slow and have large flat teeth. Chameleolis are one of my favorite groups of anoles, and I'm hopeful that current and future conservation efforts can continue to preserve these species for generations to come.